Hello and welcome to the Ladies European Tour and the start of a new season, and it's a familiar place where we tee things off. Rabat in Morocco for the 28th running of the Lalla Meryem Cup. The Par 73 Royal Golf Dar Essalam plays host in what is a unique event, with the Men's Champions Tour also teeing it up at the same venue. The women are on the blue course, a Robert Trent Jones design. Plenty of talent in town, including the defending champion Bronte Law, whose come-from-behind win was one of the standout moments of last season. Helen Briem also teeing it up, the German teenager winning the LET's Rising Star Award in 2024, while there were 20 rookies in the field led by Q School champ Danielle Darkea, the only female pro ever to hail from Ecuador.
I grew up in Ecuador, such a nice country where obviously golf was not very popular. I was very lucky that once I saw it at a country club my parents joined, and they supported me. They didn't know anything about the sport, and they were very supportive, and I really liked it. So they just did it for fun, and it was great growing up. I have some LPGA status, I have Epson Tour status, and I was like, why I don't go and play, in Europe? I know it's a really good tour. I know it's very competitive. I know I can, play there and obviously have a chance to get into the majors. That's one of my goals this year, hopefully. And I know a lot of tournaments like this one here in Morocco. I see it's like an amazing, fan base. The country puts a lot of work into building this type of tournament. So I'm really excited to participate in the LET tournaments. I feel blessed that I have the chance of playing here. Yesterday my caddy just told me this, that the rookies do really good on this tour apparently. But I honestly, obviously, I want to win every single tournament that I tee up, and I really want to play my best. I'm trying to, I did an off-season thinking, okay, I'm going to play in Europe. I'm going to see different things. I'm going to see different weather. So I'm ready to what's to come, and I want to see how it goes. I just want to have fun and just live the moment. And if things go, like you said, the rookies do really good, and I happen to do really good, I'm going to be really happy.
Conditions were close to perfection as the opening round got underway. Sunshine and no wind. Darkea, though, didn't get off to the start she was after. A round of 3 over from the 29-year-old to leave her well down the field on a day of good scoring. The Ecuadorian with all to do to make the cut. Ines Laklalech would love nothing more than to lift this trophy. The Moroccan, the first Arabic female to win an LET title back in 2022 in France. And the local girl in with a chance here, 2 under. She was in a tie for 14th. Cecilie Finner Ibsen struggled on tour last year, but the Dane impressed at Q School to regain her card, and her good form continued at Royal Golf Dar Essalam. The Dane with 5 birdies, just a single bogey in a round of 4 under. Sarah Schober nailed a hole-in-one at the 6th to kickstart her round, and the Austrian rounded it off with a lovely birdie at the finish. Another with a 69 to share 4th alongside Gabs Cowley. The Englishwoman is one of the best players on tour yet to pick up a win, and once again she put herself into the conversation. Some nice work with the irons in a round of 4 under. One behind Anna Palaith Trevino, the Spaniard with 3 birdies on both the front and back nines, single bogey for the one-time LET champion, and in a share of 2nd place. Alongside rookie Kaiser Arfaviel, the Swede graduated from the FIDE Letas Tour, winning the Order of Merit and clearly handling the step up well. A straight hitter, she avoided the trees and ended just 1 shot off the lead. That was held by another rookie, Brianna Navarrosa. The American hails from California, but is based in Paris for the upcoming season and began her year with a bang. 5 straight birdies early on, and while she slowed a little, an opening day 6 under was quite a start to pro life. So Navarrosa alone at the top on a day where some of the bigger names in the field failed to get going. Defending champion Bronte Law, one of those over par. No such worries for Navarrosa, who was loving the tour life.
So I've been in SoCal for all my life, born and raised, went to college there, and I think one of my dreams as little was to travel, and being able to doing the sport that I love so much has been really exciting. And so also my boyfriend's out in France, so having that as a base has been really nice, and exploring a new culture has been really cool as well. So.
Round 2 and a repeat of the opening day weather. In a 3-day tournament, it was time to make a move, and Bronte Law did just that, hitting 5 straight birdies in her first 5 holes. But then mistakes crept in, settling for a round of 2 under, 1 under overall, 6 back going into the last day. Then again, she was 8 back with a round to play a year ago. The future of Moroccan golf looks bright. Sofia Sherif Essalam has made the cut here as a 13 and 14-year-old. Now a veteran at 15, she did it again. 2 under and the lead in Moroccan. Brianna Navarrosa dropped back. The overnight leader began well, but 4 drop shots in her last 5 holes led to a round of 3 over. Nevertheless, thanks to her opening day performance at 3 under overall, she remained in with an outside chance. Gabs Cowley began her second round strongly, but like so many on Friday, found it hard to keep the momentum. The Englishwoman went out in 35, but home in 37 in a round of 72 on the par 73 course, 5 under and in a share of 5th. That was 1 shot behind rookie Sarah Byrne. The 23-year-old former Curtis Cup player hit one of the approaches of the day at the tricky 10th. It would lead to a birdie, 1 of 7 to go with 3 bogeys in an impressive round of golf. Helen Briem had a quiet opening day by her standards, but the German did what she seemingly always does on Friday, moved into contention. 5 wins in 15 pro starts, a bogey-free round of 4 under, put a 6 under overall, and in the mix for another win. Nuria Iturrioz knows what it takes to win in Morocco. 2 of her 4 LET victories coming here in North Africa. The Spaniard added once again. A lovely chip on at 11 in a round of 70. She was another 6 under par. Out ahead was Shannon Tan. The 20-year-old had an incredible rookie season with a win, making the cut in a major and finishing in the top 10 of the rankings. Her victory came in the opening event of 2024 in Kenya. And once again, she looked like the one to beat in the season opener in 2025. No birdie finish to add to her 6 on her closing back 9. A round of 4 under to lead at 7 under par. In truth, it was anybody's tournament to win, with 20 players within 4 shots, just 1 round remaining. Shannon Tan perhaps the narrow favourite, the leader happy to see the hard work she'd been putting in paying off.
I felt I had a good off-season. I saw my coach, my physio and my gym trainer. I mean, I took like 2 weeks off golf, didn't touch my clubs, and thought that was good mentally and physically, but then I felt like I put in some really good work and that it seems like it's working well now, so yeah.
Stay with us to see if Tan could pick up her second win or if one of the many trying to chase her down could deny her. We'll see you after the break. Hello and welcome back to Morocco for the final round of the Lalla Meryem Cup at the par 73 Royal Golf Dar Essalam in Rabat, where it was anybody's to win. Shannon Tan with the narrow advantage, but with 24 players in contention, it was impossible to call. A reminder of how things stand. Tan with that 1-shot lead, but on a golf course that always throws up surprises, it wasn't much of an advantage. Let's catch up with some of the early action. The weather was near perfect on the final day, ideal golfing conditions. But for Helen Briem, the day turned into a nightmare. This at the second would find the water and a bogey, 1 of 3 in a row. More would follow and she would drop out of the running. Cara began the day 1 of 6 players, just 2 back, and the Englishwoman recovered from bogeying the first to pick up a birdie at the second, and again here at the 4th. Diksha Dagger teed off 4 behind Shannon Tan, but soon made up ground. The Indian lefty bogey-free, and this was her 3rd birdie of the day at the 8th. While Nuria Iturrioz out in the final group was going well despite suffering from a stomach bug. This her 2nd birdie of the day at the 6th, the Spaniard moved 1 clear. Overnight leader Shannon Tan with a bogey at that 6th hole, dropping into that big group at 6 under, but it's just as tight as it was at the start of the day. I'm Richard Kaufman, alongside me LET player Ellie Gibbons. Ellie, you were in the field this week and you've played here many times.
Yes, I've played here a few times. It's a great golf course in fantastic condition. It's very tight from the tee. This is an accessible pin here on number 8 for Cara Gaynor with her 3rd shot. And she's hit a great one.
Yeah, you got it going, didn't you, the first day? Unfortunately, slipped back on day 2. But it is a golf course. If you are on your game, Nuria, we've just seen birdie 6. You can make lots of birdies, but there are plenty of tricky holes coming up where you can make mistakes too.
Definitely. It's quite an intimidating course visually, but once you've played it a few times and know where to go, there's a lot of birdie chances to be had.
Well, Nuria loves it, looking for the Lalla Meryem Cup hat-trick, the champion here in 2016 and 2019. This for a share of the lead for Gaynor.
It's a nice putt for her. Good boost going into the last 10 holes.
Yeah, she's been in this position a few times before, not got the job done yet. Nothing happening yet for Shannon Tan. The putter's really not behaving itself so far. She just 3-putted the 6th.
After she had such a strong year opening to the year last year, she'll be looking to do the same again, I'm sure.
It's incredible, isn't it? Some players say that it's slow to get the year starting. Players like Shannon Tan obviously know how to hit the ground running.
This green's got quite a bit of slope. Nuria will know this well from playing here so many times. That was a good putt.
Yeah, confidently done. Back-to-back birdies to regain that lead. 8 under par now. Something about this place. I mean, a smile's never far from her face, is it really, anyway? But she just loves Morocco.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to get it over the finish line here.
Bogey free, 3 under front 9 from 2-time LET champion Dick Shadaga. Here she is at the par 5 11th.
That pin looks tucked away, but it's actually quite accessible with the slopes around it. There's 3 good shots in there.
Yeah, they got that one surrounded. Now, last year, it was Bronte Law taking the trophy, even though she started the final round 8 shots back. She is 3 under for the day, -4 overall.
Almost held that one.
So close.
We'll give her that one. This is a strength of a game, Ellie, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. Diksha is one of the best putters on tour. Her dad's on the bag and he helps her read the greens too. He's excellent as well.
Well, hopefully she doesn't let us down here. Well, it just about grabbed a bit of the hole. Within 1, 7 under.
Especially when the greens are as good as they are this week, you can really get the putter rolling well.
Not sure if she's in the bunker here or not. Looks like she is. How good was that?
Brilliant shot. Used her length to her advantage to get up there in 2 shots as well.
Yeah, have that for birdie at the par 5. Little Nuria Iturrioz. Lauren Walsh loves the last day charge, and she's already birdied 3 on the back 9 to get to 6 under.
Another nice shot into that pin on 15. Lauren said she's been working hard in the off-season to gain some speed.
Well, that birdie putt to come will get her within 1. No birdies yet today, and you wouldn't think one's coming here for Shannon Tan.
She's probably feeling quite frustrated with all the pars that she's had on her scorecard after playing quite well.
Yeah, especially watching what Nuria Iturrioz is doing. Helen Briem in this final group, but she's been on the bogey trail. And this for a 3rd birdie in a row.
Looks like that one went right in the middle, so she'll be full of confidence now.
9 under, 2-shot lead for a player whose first 2 wins on tour came here. She has won twice since in Dubai. The season before last, she won the Lasea Open. How hard is it not to get frustrated when you're watching Nuria just make it look so easy and you're now falling a little further behind?
It's really tricky because, especially here, it's the kind of course where if you start really chasing birdies, you can get into a little bit of trouble, so you do have to stay patient. Much easier said than done, though.
Par 3 13th, Diksha Dagger, lovely tee shot.
She's done it again.
She has 5 under for the round, back within 1. Last year she actually played in the final round with the eventual winner, Bronte Law. Diksha finished in 9th place. In position A here.
Yeah, it's a tough fairway to hit this one, so she's done very well there. Just caught the ridge and gone rolling back to the middle of the green there for Shannon.
Yeah, it's been that kind of front nine, unfortunately. Nothing quite clicking. I think Iturrioz might have got away with it here.
Yeah, she's out of position, but for that pin on the left-hand side, it's probably not too bad.
Oh, have a look at this.
Great shot.
I remember when she won here, it was only her second Ladies European Tour start, saw off Angel Yin and the chasing pack so comfortable. The weather was atrocious. I mean, today it's glorious.
Yeah, it's been perfect golf weather all week.
Made a good par save at 9. Oh, and she makes a lovely birdie at 10. Aileen Crowther.
I played with her the first couple of rounds and she played some really solid golf, really steady, lots of fairways, lots of greens.
Yeah, you played with Kaiser Arfafjell as well, the Swedish rookie, also played nicely.
She played very well. Nice debut start so far for her.
Good putt, not to be though. No birdies on that front nine, out in 38. Par 37 front nine, 36 back for this par 73 overall. And she knows Nuria's got another chance.
It's a nice putt. You can see from that camera angle that that putt had a little bit of break on it as well.
Ends the front nine with 4 straight birdies, 2 ahead again. It's worth remembering Maria Fassi was 3 clear at the halfway stage of the final round last year. She finished 3rd, so lots of golf still to be played.
Here's Teresa Toscano putting for birdie on the 11th. She's had a nice day today so far. And there's another birdie for her. I think she's going to be alternating playing between LET and Epsom this year.
Yeah, she tried that last year. Didn't quite work out for her. It's tough, isn't it, to balance the 2 tours. Tapping in at 9. Disappointing front 9 for Shannon Tan. But what an end to that front 9 for Nuria Iturrioz. The Mallorcan on fire and on course to make it a Lalla Meryem Cup treble. She leads by 2. Welcome back to the final round of the Lalla Meryem Cup in Morocco, where the top 2 have both dropped shots. Iturrioz at the 10th and Dagger at the 14th. So it's still a 2-shot lead for the Spaniard, with compatriot Toscano making it 3 birdies in a row at the 12th.
Here's Nuria hitting into the 11th. She'll be looking to make another birdie here. And left herself with a great chance there.
Yeah, that shows a good mentality, doesn't it, from the Mallorcan, dropping a shot at the last hole. Looks like she's going to get it straight back there. Just needs to put one in close, Shannon Tan, just to try and get that first birdie of the round.
You get the feeling that once she gets one birdie, she might start getting a few as well.
Well, an outside chance at least for her coming up. Diksha Dagger hit tapping in for a birdie, almost hold a wedge shot in. Yeah, she's sneaking up, isn't she? One of those who's going to finish a little earlier than the final 3 ball.
Yeah, put a little bit of pressure on maybe as well.
Breakthrough at last.
The relief she must be feeling after that putt's gone in.
So back to where she started the day, 7 under par. But given where Nuria Iturrioz is, unlikely to make any inroads here. And here's Annabelle Fuller, who's one of those in with a chance of getting the 2 spots available for next week's Aramco Series event in Riyadh. $5 million event. Well worth playing in that one, Ellie.
Absolutely. She'll be really fighting not only to move up that leaderboard, but to get that spot. And here's Nuria putting for her birdie. Another one on the scorecard for her. There's that smile back as well.
Yeah, 3 shots clear now. 10 under par.
Lauren Walsh has had so many times where she's played brilliantly on the final round of the tournament. This is another example.
No birdie at the last, but it's an excellent 5 under par, 68. I mean, she could have knocked that in 8 under par, I suppose. Would have been competitive. 7 under, would you be heading to the airport just yet?
I think if she's finishing on 7, I don't think is going to be quite enough. It's a strong week, but I think you're going to have to be a few more under.
She finished in the top 20 on the rankings in her rookie season. One of quite a few Irish players on tour now. There's a few more who've joined from their Q School exertions.
Yeah, it's great to see that, see a country coming through.
Another uphill dogleg here.
Yeah, she'll be pleased with that one. Getting it onto the right level of this green is key. It can be really tricky if you're on the wrong level. Left herself quite an easy, well, it's a longer birdie putt, but a definite look at birdie there.
Well, the one to catch, Nuria Iturrioz. Missed the fairway here. Is that going to stay? No, I think that's going to catch the slope.
I think that's just caught the slope now, hasn't it? It's kind of what I was talking about. It's quite tricky from the bottom. That top level is fairly flat. Cara's gainer, she's hit a great drive into a really good position there on 14.
Yeah, this is the hole where Bronte Law holed out for 2 last year on her way to winning.
It's a nice shot there from Cara. You really can't see the bottom of the pin at all from where we play from on the fairway there.
Now, Nuria Iturrioz hasn't had a par since the 5th. 5 birdies and a bogey from then. On the wrong level, as we've been discussing, so tricky 2-putt.
That's great pace. She made that look a lot easier than it is, and no pressure at all for that par putt there.
Yeah, making it look easy at the moment, Nuria Iturrioz. Some big tests still to come, though.
This putt should break a little bit from the right for Shannon, but it is fairly flat up there.
Ha, you wait all day, 2 in a row.
She's making her move now.
Yeah, a couple behind Nuria Iturrioz now, 8 under. Missed a lot of good chances on this back 9 so far, Cara Gaynor. Hole starting to run out. Oh, another one. You can see she's getting frustrated. She's missed at 11, 12, 13, and now here at 14, all within the sort of 10, 15 feet range.
The kind of putts that you're really looking to, well, hopefully make all of them, but certainly looking to make a couple.
Yeah, Gaynor looking for a breakthrough win on tour. Nuria Iturrioz looking for win number 5, her 3rd here in Morocco.
What's tricky to see on the TV is that the greens have actually got a lot of slope on, so sometimes you can have putts that can, if you really go for them, it can sneak away from you. So you have to find that balance between being aggressive enough but not being too aggressive.
This par 3 13th, playing 160 yards today to a left flag. What are the trickier holes coming down this closing stretch?
I would say The tee shot on 14 can be quite tricky, and 15 is a really good birdie chance, and 16 and 18 are tough. So there's a real mixture of holes in there. You certainly can't relax on any of them though.
Well, here is that birdie hole you were talking about, the par 5 15th.
Yeah, most players will have a short wedge shot in like this, and the pin is fairly accessible with that slope you can use on the left as well.
Left herself another one of those length putts.
Exactly.
Well, the putter's warmed up for Shannon Tan. This is asking a lot though from it.
Yeah, I mean, she'll be trying to make it, but I think she'll also be quite content with the 2-putt from that kind of range. Yeah, good effort from there from Shannon.
She has led the way for women's golf in Singapore. Certainly made a few headlines. Now Iturrioz also at this par 3.
She's done well to leave herself an uphill putt here. She's definitely been aggressive with it. Left herself a little tester there, hasn't she?
Yeah, it's where things just start to tighten up, where you start to feel the tension. Gainer, feel must make really for her.
It's a little bit longer than the ones she's left on the previous holes, but still a great chance. And in it goes.
First birdie since the 8th. Remember, she'd been in a share of the lead on the front 9. Quiet 2024 really. Didn't have a top 10 in the last 6 months of the season. Nuria hopefully tidying up here. She's amongst some great winners over the years of this event. Major champions like Laura Davies and Eri Jatanagan. LET number 1s like Charlie Hull and Gladys Nacera. Great roll of honour.
It takes someone who's very mentally strong to win around this golf course as well. You've got to be really tough.
Tan certainly back in the mix now after those back-to-back birdies.
Here's Dixture on the 17th, and this hole's quite a bit shorter this year than it has been playing in previous years. And I think that's going to be quite exciting now we're coming down the stretch.
Yeah, it's turned from a hole where you're struggling not to make a bogey 4 to one where you could really make a birdie 2.
Absolutely, it's a hole that's gone from kind of hit it to the middle of the green and 2-putt and be quite content sometimes to now really being aggressive. And here's Nuria, she's gone left into the trees off the 14th.
Yeah, there's water down the right, so sort of the anti-water shot, and I think she's just going to have to try and bump it through and out.
She's been fortunate to have a gap in the trees there.
Lovely tee shot from Cara Gainer. Here's her approach into 16.
Great shot. That'll have been right down the flag when she was looking at it from where she was standing.
Shannon Tan also flirted with those trees at 14, so she's short of the green in 2.
It's a nice shot. Leaves herself an uphill putt there as well.
Well, some struggles in this final group. And while that's going on, Dixture dagger. Well, this could be significant. Birdie putt at 17.
Like I said before, whenever I see Dixture with that putter, I'm expecting the ball to go in, and there it goes again.
Dad Narinda liked that one, didn't he?
He was thrilled with that one.
Well, not surprisingly. What a 2. 9 under, 6 under for the day. 1 back as it stands. And this for Gainer to get to 8 under.
Another one. 2 in a row there for Cara.
Massive. Well, frustration on the greens, and well, that's all disappeared.
There's still quite a few players in contention now, though, aren't there?
Well, it was a good effort, but it's going to be a dropped shot for Nuria Iturrioz. And just like that, she's now tied for the lead. And this can happen, can't it, Eddie, so easily at this course?
Absolutely, you can drop a shot like that. She'll definitely be looking to make birdie down that 15th hole coming up though.
So bogey for Iturrioz. Shannon Tan, I'll be hoping she can avoid the same fate if she can roll this one in.
Have quite a bit of break on this putt, left to right.
Oh, that's cruel.
Cruel, just missed it slightly on the low side, hasn't she? She'll be, you can see how she's frustrated with that.
She'd really got some momentum going on this back nine, but back to 7 under now for Shannon Tan. So Dagger coming down the last, 9 under alongside Iturrioz. And Cara has hit a cracking tee shot at the par 3 17th. This for birdie.
Should just move a little bit from her right to left here, but a really good chance.
To make it a 3-way tie. She's got it.
The adrenaline will be pumping, won't it?
Well, the smile's back. The putter's got hot just in time. 3 in a row for Gaynor, and the back 9 at Royal Golf Dar Essalam producing the drama once more. Dagger and Cara Gaynor coming down the last now in the lead alongside Nuria Iturrioz. Hello and welcome back to Morocco and the final round of the Lalla Meryem Cup, where Dagger set the clubhouse target at 9 under. Par here at the last from the Indian to equal the best round of the week, a 67. After a quiet front 9, overnight leader Shannon Tan got a much needed birdie at 15 to move her back to within 1 shot. The Singaporean now 8 under par. Nothing more that Dagger can do. Gaynor coming down 18 with Iturrioz and Tan at the 16th, all separated by just a single stroke. Defending champion Bronte Law finishing in the top 10. Well, she knows Iturrioz is in trouble at this hole.
She's in position A here, right in the centre of the fairway.
And they would have got a glimpse at the leaderboard at the last hole.
Yeah, she knows she probably needs at least one more birdie. It's a nice shot from Shannon.
Yeah, things have changed big time, haven't they, since the turn. Close to the lip in this bunker, Cara Gaynor, 7-iron.
It's a really risky shot, this. That bunker is not an easy place to be. She's done really well to get that to the front right of the green.
Oh, she could have taken that big time. That's a brilliant shot from there because there was a lot of risk involved. Now, what about this one for Nuria? Here already in 3.
Needs some Spanish hands here, doesn't she? Fantastic shot there from Nuria.
Well, hopefully that limits the damage. She was in the trees right with her tee shot, had to just chip it out onto the fairway, then put a 3rd in the bunker. So that for a bogey 5. This to get into a share of the lead for Shannon Tan.
She's given herself so many chances today, hit so many greens in regulation. Not to be on that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's what she does. She calls it boring golf, fairways and greens, but I think plenty of other players in the field wouldn't mind that kind of result, especially in a course like this.
Exactly, this is the kind of course where you want boring golf. She's left herself a long putt here, Cara.
She'd have taken that though, I think, given where her tee shot was.
Absolutely. Done really well with that one. Can't explain how difficult that putt is. There's a lot of slopes, it's a long way away, and with the shadows as well.
I think you'd say, I mean, with her getting it to 9 under, Dagger in at 9 under, Shannon Tan here tapping in at 8 under, Nuria's going to drop 1. You'd say playoff is favourite right now.
I think so. I can't see anybody getting to 10. I could potentially see other people joining them at 9 under though. with Shannon looking to be one of them.
Yeah, Nuria, so long leading this, so long looking like the dominant player in this final round. And after hitting the front, even getting 3 shots clear at one stage, that's a bogey, and she's one behind.
She'll be really disappointed to drop a shot on that hole, but she does have a chance here to pick up a shot on 17.
Off to 18, and this hopefully the last shot of the day for Annabelle Fuller. 72, that will be enough to get her into the event in Saudi next week alongside Celine Erban, who's also finished top 10 this week.
So Shannon, I'm guessing, will be hitting some kind of 9-iron into this hole. Probably a fairly easy 9-iron. It's an accessible pin on the left-hand side of the green. And another nice shot, another boring green in regulation for her.
Another birdie opportunity, one she really needs if she wants to have a chance of winning this week. Aline Crowther, the Indian Open champion of 2023. She's been up there all week.
It's a nice try. It's the kind of golf course that would suit Aline's game. You know, like you said, she won in India, which is another course where you have to be very in control of your long game with.
Yeah, she had a double bogey at the 11th. That sort of derailed her chances, but it will be a top 10 to start the year. Last day 73, leaving her at 5 under par. Good tee shot also at 17 here from Iturrioz.
You feel like this one needs to go in, doesn't it, really? She's definitely gave it a run.
Just a bit too pacey maybe to fall in. It's amazing how quickly things can turn.
You can sense she's really pushing to make that birdie. She knows she needs to catch the other players.
Downhill, right to left, and this to make it 3 at the top again.
It's a little bit on the low side. It was a similar putt to the one that Cara had earlier on.
Well, both Shannon Tan and Nuria Iturrioz here had putts to join the lead again. Both have missed those opportunities. Nuria's still got a little bit of work to make sure of her par.
She's been solid with the putter all day, though. You'd bet on her making this, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no problem. Still some hope then for the two players in this final group. Meanwhile, at 18, a day that promised so much for Emma Spitz. Actually got into a share of the lead when she started birdie.
Always nice to finish a round with a solid putt like that.
But it is a last day 75. It's going to take it outside the top 20. It's so congested, it's been all day at the top.
Noria's got a nice angle into this flag on 18.
Just avoided the penalty area. Not sure she's got hold of all of that.
It's landed and potentially run back into that penalty area there.
Remember, she and Tan both need birdies. Fairway finder once again from Shannon Tan.
No doubt she'll be taking dead aim on this one. It's a nice shot, but left herself probably a little bit too much work to do here.
Oh, she's going to have to hold a big putt, otherwise her chances of winning the opening event like she did last year will have gone. Looking like it's Dagger and Kana in a playoff, unless Nuria can chip this in. She's been fortunate, she's missed that penalty area.
Yeah, that's really fortunate. And she's got a good short game, Nuria, so no doubt she'll be looking to give this one a run at the hole.
Well, given the fact she'd won here twice, you really felt coming down that stretch she was going to be the one to beat, but it's not turned out that way.
It's not quite been her back nine, has it?
And this has to go for Shannon Tan.
Be off her left quite a lot and up the hill towards the end here for Shannon. Another really good putt, but not quite what she needed to get into that playoff, is it?
No, so many players had the opportunity in this final round, but it's going to be down to 2 now. We know that Cara Gaynor and Diksha Dagger to win this Lalla Meryem Cup. And that sums up the back 9.
Yeah, she'll be really disappointed after playing a lot of good golf this week.
3 bogeys in the last 5 holes. A final round 72. And in the end, tied for 4th at 7 under for Nuria Iturrioz. And it's going to be 3rd place for Shannon Tan, who did lead coming into this final round, 72 from her. It's going to be a first playoff at this event since Jenny Hagland won in 2018. Cara Gaynor's second LET playoff. She lost out to Napoli Alva in Germany the season before last. Dagger's first on tour. Down the 18th they'd go, in case of 2 very different drives. Gaynor, who found the bunker right off the tee in regulation play, this time went too far the other way, but she avoided the hazard. Meanwhile, Dagger had no such worries. The Indian lefty able to find the shorter grass, so she held a big advantage as they would size up their second shots.
Diksha's first to play here. She's quite far back there, but she's got a nice angle into the flag.
Heading a little left.
Yeah, that's gone quite a long way left. I think she was probably playing to catch the slope in the centre of the green to bring it around to the flag, but has overcooked it and has gone too far left there. It's going to be really challenging.
146 yards left on the upslope. 7-iron like she hit out of the bunker.
This looks to be on a great line. What a shot from Cara Gaynor there, under pressure.
Well, that was a shot of a champion. If it was advantage Diksha from the tee shot, it's certainly big advantage to Cara now. They've played their seconds. Diksha Dagger's gone up right up by that tree off the hole. It would have been a little bit better if she was right-hand.
Yeah, she's probably wishing she was a right-handed player right now. Let's see what she can do with it. It's not a bad effort, but it's a little bit firm.
I think that's going to fall off the green. Yeah, it has.
Looking like advantage Cara Gaynor, isn't it?
Well, you feel like Diksha's really going to have to chip in from where she is.
Yeah, I'd say so. And even then, Cara's got a very makeable birdie putt.
This is not easy.
Really tricky golf shot. It's a huge slope directly in front of her and not much green to work with. She's going for the low route.
I think if this was match play now, they'd pick up, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, it must be a strange position for Cara to be in, really. She'll just want to hit that putt and get that ball in the hole, won't she?
Yeah, it must be dawning on her that victory is around the corner. And awkward for Diksha Dagger, who's played so well today, shot the equal best round of the week, but just found herself in such an awkward spot. And that's 5 she's played here already.
Yeah. I think she's actually looking to see if we can end the playoff.
Unfortunately, they have to finish off. But what an opportunity to start the year with a bang for Cara Gaynor.
And she goes. What a moment for Cara. Very, very well deserved.
Breakthrough victory in the opening event of the season for Cara Gaynor. A first Ladies European Tour title for the English player, the Lalla Meryem Cup champion.
She's been so close a few times, and it's great to see her finally get it over the line. And here come her friends.
Yeah, April Angarasarani and Patricia Schmidt joining in the celebrations. Gaynor taking the title. The first playoff hole over Diksha Dagger. Nastasia Nadeau with 3 under par rounds, tied 6th with Annabelle Fuller. In her first tournament as a married lady, Alice Hewson in the top 20, as was teenage Indian rookie Avni Prashant and Irish Open champion Annabelle Dinnock. Prince Moulay Rashid hands over the Minaudière, the bejewelled golden purse, to Cara Gaynor. What a big moment for the English player.
Yeah, I mean, first tournament back of the year, you can't really ask for any better, to be honest. And yeah, I really enjoy Morocco. It's been my 3rd year here as well. So I think the course is absolutely amazing. It's such good condition. Really suits me as well. So I knew, if I played decent, I could be in with a shout. How well I've been playing in sort of January off season. So yeah, I'm obviously really happy.
1 tournament in, so Gaynor tops the rankings. How she'd love to be there in 10 months' time. Diksha Dagger 3rd on the Order of Merit in 2023, also off to a good start. An impressive outing from the rookies this week, although none managed to finish in the top 7. Letas Order of Merit winner Kaiser Arfefiel, the best placed in 8th, while Brianna Navarrosa led after the opening day. Nelly Korda remains top of the Rolex World Rankings. Charlie Hull and Celine Boutier, the leading Euros. Hull will tee it up next week in Riyadh. Well, thanks for watching as Gaynor finally got into the winner's circle thanks to a touch of playoff magic. We head to Saudi Arabia next. As ever, keep in touch with all the action at ladieseuropeantour.com. Until then, bye-bye for now.